All right, good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday night. Getting things ready to talk about a huge weather change in the forecast tomorrow and get ready for some colder air. We're going to talk about that in detail, what time the cold front's going to move through. If there's going to be any rain along with it, the answer is yes, mostly tomorrow night late through Monday morning. How much rain we're looking at and things like that. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below and ask. Away will be on for the next 10 to 15 minutes before we go on live tonight for Ken's 5 News at 10. Meantime, today was warm, 87 degrees. That is not normal. As a matter of fact, our average high this time of year in late October, just before Halloween, is around 78 degrees. And we were almost 10 degrees above that. So it shows you how warm it was today. Our morning low is 74. Typical October morning temperature is 56. So way above average for both the morning low and the afternoon high. We were still shy from the record set back in 1931 of 90, but we weren't that far from it, right? We're just a few more degrees away from a record high temperature on this day in history. But again, it wasn't record breaking today, and we saw a little bit of rain. So I live on the north side of San Antonio. We saw some pretty good rain earlier this morning. That was like 5, 6, 7 a.m. A couple of streamer showers moving in from the Gulf of Mexico, but the airport only picked up on 0.01, a hundredth of an inch of rainfall. Which is not a lot, but it was rain nonetheless, and I do think depending on where you're at, you may saw a little bit more or a little bit less from earlier this morning, but the day cleared out nicely. We saw some sunshine, and it was a very warm and humid day this afternoon. Now things are starting to cool down. We'll stay mostly cloudy overnight. Okay, big weather change, huge change as a matter of fact. Tomorrow's high about 84. Just like today, we'll see some morning clouds tomorrow morning early. So if you're getting out early tomorrow for HEB or out to any plans for tomorrow early, it'll be cloudy. There will be some light rain, mostly just drizzle and mist around. But after, the mid-morning, skies will start to clear, just like today. Highs will be in the middle 80s. And then here comes the drop in temperatures, 47 degrees. The forecasted high on Monday. Now, some models are saying like 45, 44 degrees for a high temperature on Monday. So, it could be a little cooler than that or a little colder than that, but it just shows you that there will be basically a huge drop in temperatures. We're looking at about a 40-degree drop in swing in afternoon highs from the middle 80s tomorrow to the middle 40s on Monday. So prepare for a huge change, and this will start to set up a very cold Halloween. I do think most of the rain will be out by Monday evening at the latest. So Halloween day should be quiet. It should be a little cloudy. Skies start to clear. We'll see some sunshine for Halloween. But Halloween night will be breezy and chilly. Northerly winds between 10 and 20 miles an hour, but temperatures between the upper 40s and lower 50s as you go trick-or-treating on Tuesday night with the kiddos and the family and the friends. So bundle up, have a couple layers because Tuesday night, Halloween, is going to be chilly. All right, outside it's not that, though. It's warm. 80 at Stinson, 79 at the airport. We are partly cloudy. And temperatures across the area are reflecting that as well. Oh, Jillian, what a boy. Appreciate it, Jillian. Bring on the cold front. Yes, it is on the way. I know, I'm sorry. My wire's all over the place. Let me see if I can fix that, but I don't think I can at the moment. So let's see if I can bring it down. No, it's not going to work. Let's see. No, I'm not going to do it right now. But yes, anyway, more changes are on the way, guys. Going dancing tonight. Won't feel the cool air that much. You will not. It'll be humid tonight, unfortunately. But yes, by this time tomorrow, it's going to be a lot different. It's going to be breezy, and it will be a lot cooler. I would say by tomorrow night at this time, 9:30, it'll likely be like 60 degrees, upper 50s, and it's going to be a lot cooler here in the area. Jillian, what's your favorite scary movie? Oh, man. You're probably not going to agree with me. And there's probably a couple movies I can't say, but that's a great question. Insidious, The Conjuring are some that come to mind. I like the Saw movies. I like those kind of movies. So that's kind of a short list of my favorite scary movies. Miss Jillian, Will it be raining Monday morning? Laura asks. Yes, it will be. So starting tomorrow night through Monday morning, there will be rain around behind this cold front. It'll create what we call an overrunning pattern. It'll be cold, breezy, cloudy, rainy, mostly Monday morning, with most of the rain moving out by Monday afternoon, Monday night. So it's really just Sunday night, Monday morning, the best window for some heavy rain. And it looks like some of the downpours that move in will be heavy at times. All right. Yes. Do I win this round? Yeah, I don't know. I remember watching that movie, Insidious, back like in early college, and it was just so creepy. It was just so good. It was really good. Mindy, what's the pollen like? Molds are heavy, and they are very, very heavy. Let me double check, because this right here, it's not reflecting the latest update. But it does show you that it is heavy. Let me just double check this, guys. I know a lot of folks are wondering about the pollen. Oh, this is a huge jump. So this says 3,000, but this hasn't been updated for about a day or two. So we don't have any ragweed in the pollen count today, so I'm going to take that out. We have one, and it's mold, and it's not 9,000. It's actually worse. It's over 15,000. It is a lot. So if you're sneezing, it's probably the mold. You know, molds typically spike when there's rain around, when we're in a damp weather pattern. And with rain from the last several days, this is what caused the pollen count to spike. So there's molds, very, very heavy. It says very heavy on our pollen count, but it's just, I'm going to keep it on heavy right now. But yeah, that is what the pollen count looks like as of this Saturday night, guys. So if you're sneezing, if you're feeling your allergies, if you feel congested, it's probably that. It's probably the molds in the air. It is very, very heavy. Okay, let's chat about what to expect. You have those movies on Apple? Yeah, those are good movies. Those are good movies. So tomorrow, guys, here comes a huge change. Highs in the 80s tomorrow, and then again, 4 and 5 p.m. is when the front should move through San Antonio, pass through I-10, Highway 90, and then it'll move down farther south through 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. And that's what's going to cause rounds of rain, mostly light at first, but it'll get heavier through the late nights and early morning hours of Monday. But again, tomorrow, middle 80s, it's going to be warmer than average, but then as the front pushes through around 4 and 5 o'clock, temperatures are going to fall pretty fast. Again, by this time tomorrow, 9:30, likely dropping down into the upper 50s and breezy, winds around 20 miles an hour. So it's going to be a huge change tomorrow. Here's where the cold front is at right now. It's draped across North Texas between Dallas and Fort Worth and Midland. You'll notice behind the front, it's 59 in Dallas, 62 at Midlands, 34 in Amarillo. So it's near freezing in the Panhandle, and we're in the 70s and 80s in our area. So here's the timing. It'll push through around 3, 4, 5 p.m. tomorrow. Earlier in the hill country, likely around 2 o'clock tomorrow in Fredericksburg and Kerrville. And then notice as it pushes farther south, we have moisture moving right over it, and that creates an overrunning pattern. And you'll see most of the heavy rain will happen overnight. Late tomorrow night into early Monday, we'll see some lingering showers early Monday. So leave a little extra early to get where you're going Monday morning, but most of the rain is out by Monday afternoon, clearing out by Monday night, maybe some lingering showers into early Tuesday. But notice by Tuesday afternoon, skies start to clear. We see some sunshine for Halloween. So that's kind of what we're looking at. On and off rain for Halloween day. It's really just in the morning. But again, the bulk of rainfall, the heaviest amount of activity will happen between tomorrow night and Monday morning as that front pushes farther south of the area. So if you're just joining us, this cold front will move through around 4 and 5 p.m. tomorrow. With it, colder air temperatures are going to fall fast into the 50s by 9, 10 p.m. tomorrow night, and then into the 40s by early Monday. And this will create on and off numerous showers into Monday morning, and the rain chance should slowly trend down by Monday afternoon, Monday night. Here's a closer look at what this looks like. Let's show you. So 6 p.m. So let's see, 6 p.m. and then there we go, 7 p.m. So watch the hill country temperatures. They fall fast. And I took off cloud cover on this particular forecast model to show you that the temperature gradient, because it's going to be huge. It's going to be a fast dropping cold front. And I'll rewind this back. So tomorrow's high in the middle 80s. I mean, some saying 87 tomorrow at 3 and 4 o'clock, which would not be out of the question just because we hit 87 today. Hill country, the cold front moves to the hill country around 3 and 4 o'clock. Moves through San Antonio about 4 and 5 p.m. or so. Moves farther south by 8 and 9 p.m. It's chilly, it's breezy, and rain starts to form out west near the Rio Grande, Del Rio, northern Mexico, Eagle Pass. And all this moisture moves farther east-northeast. And then the overnight, it's going to be heavy in the rain. There will be some lightning and thunder. Maybe some of these storms going severe. And then Monday morning will start off wet, windy, and temperatures in the lower to middle 40s. Monday's going to be crazy. It's going to be a huge change. I mean, we go from the 80s Sunday afternoon to the lower 40s Monday morning. That is a massive, drastic change in the weather department. So get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Jillian, you're here to troll. Yes, of course. And I'll tell your favorite directors hello. It is Aaron and Ray here today, Jillian. So I'll tell them hello. Brian, hope all is well. Guess Mother Nature got a speeding ticket Sunday. Yeah, I know, man. It's going to be a huge change. From 80s to 40s, it's going to be a massive, massive change. Oh my gosh, Jillian. Yeah, I'm glad you're off too. I wish I was off. I'll be here Monday, bundled up. Oh wait, no, not them. They're good people, Jill. They're good people. Timothy, be counting the time the front gets here. Yes, around 4 o'clock tomorrow. Norma, of course, you're welcome. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, if you're watching from like Dallas, from like Austin, the front will get to you faster. It'll be here in San Antonio around 4 and 5 p.m. tomorrow. Our forecast models have been trending a lot quicker in the frontal passage and timing itself. So we're aiming about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but it could be a little sooner, a little later. But we're expecting tomorrow late afternoon, early evening for the front to move in. All right, Carmen, good night. Is there any serious threats on these storms? Some of these storms tomorrow night, I would say after 7, 8 o'clock. The threat for some heavy rain, maybe some minor isolated flooding will be out west near Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Rock Springs, Uvalde. And across the hill country, that's where it'll start. And I don't think the flooding threat shouldn't be major. There will be a couple of pockets of localized heavy rain, some high water spots, but that's about it. You can see between now and pretty much, this says next 7 days on this rainfall forecast map. But basically between now and about Tuesday morning, about a ½ inch to 1 inch of rainfall around the San Antonio region, and in areas across the hill country, maybe up to 1 to 2. So if we're going to see any high water spots, any isolated flooding, it'll be from northern San Antonio towards the hill country and then pointing farther north. I think that's where the heaviest rain will be over the next 48 hours through early Halloween. And again, by Halloween afternoon, Halloween night, just in time for trick-or-treating, skies will start to clear. We'll see the sun, and then sundown will be around 6:45, I believe, and then trick-or-treating should get going around that time, and I think it'll be clear, it will be cold, it will be breezy, something to keep in mind as you get ready for Halloween. All right, hello from Laredo, Nenny. Yeah, absolutely, good evening. The Cowboys are playing at noon tomorrow, is that true? I need to double check that. I'm playing a couple of my friends in fantasy, and they have some of the Cowboys on their team. Let's see. Yes. David always with the jokes. Okay, guys, we'll leave it on the forecast a little longer. It's going to get cold. Get ready for that. Tomorrow, 84, straight shower in the morning. Nothing impressive. It's the better chance at rain and storms late tomorrow night into early Monday. And look at that, almost 40-degree drop in temperatures. It basically is. From the afternoon high to the morning low, that's a 40-degree drop in temperatures from Sunday afternoon to Monday morning. That is a very strong cold front. And then as skies clear, we'll get what we call radiational cooling going late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, and late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Likely going to see some upper 30s here in the San Antonio area and likely near freezing for the hill country. So if you're watching from anywhere in the hill country, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, Sonora, Rock Springs, Lake, anywhere across our northwestern portion of our area, likely near freezing early Wednesday and early Thursday morning in the overnights. Afternoons are going to be beautiful, 60s and 70s waiting for us, but the mornings could be near freezing in the hill country pre-dawn Wednesday and pre-dawn Thursday. So something to keep in mind. Here's the 7-day forecast, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you tonight at Ken's 5 News at 10. And tomorrow as well for the latest on the cold front. Let me know. But we'll leave it on the 7-day forecast a little longer, guys. Have a wonderful Saturday night and be safe.